Donald Trump is one day announcing what kind of cryptocurrency they will introduce in their strategic reserve. Bitcoin pumps as a result of that. The next day he announces that they will be making billions worth of dollars investments into chips instead, and Bitcoin dumps as a result of that. But is it really Donald Trump behind this pump and dump, or is there something else moving the market? In this video I will reveal to you the truth and what's about to happen next. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Simon from Market Paradise, and first of all I want to make one thing absolutely clear. The news never make the moves, okay? The Bitcoin would move towards this resistance anyway and then dumped anyway. The news only work as a catalyst. They are just accelerating the moves, okay? Because how else would you then explain that like 2 to 3 days ago I have predicted what's going to happen next? I don't have a telephone number on Trump. I have no idea that he's gonna announce these news. Still, I knew that Bitcoin is going to pump towards this resistance and then dump, right? Look at that. So exactly as we have predicted together, you and me absolutely killing this market. I love all of your professional comments in the section below of these videos, and you Paradisers always have a great ideas, amazing ideas, and I absolutely love it. So as you can see, exactly as we have predicted, the Bitcoin pumped towards this resistance first, right? That was the first move, and then I told you we are going to reject, and as you can see, we have rejected pretty well. So if there would not be announcements from Trump, the Bitcoin probably would take a bit longer to hit this resistance, right? But it would hit the resistance anyway. The Trump announcements just made the move faster, okay? Up and then down as well. To be fair, if you show me the charts, I will tell you the news. I told you in the previous video, I also shared with you that the crypto trading sentiment is at zero, right? Also the Bitcoin talk went to an extreme bearish sentiment, and I told you what we will need is some bullish news at the resistance. Watch the previous video. I told you we will need some bullish news right here at the resistance to reinforce the bullish sentiment around retail, so they keep buying and they will be calling for the moon again, right? This is a pretty old crypto whales story. They are doing it always like this. They pump the market and then they are pushing some bullish news at the resistance. Retail is buying, whales are using this as a short and exit liquidity, so they are positioning ourselves, and then they move the market in the opposite direction, liquidating the crypto noob traders. Thanks to that, once they hit their liquidation levels and stop losses of over leveraged positions, the market has a smooth ride in the opposite direction and they are easily making money, right? And how can we check that the news really worked is by checking our crypto trading sentiment on our website. It's for free, it's for you. As you can see, the sentiment score went pretty well to the upside, so it worked absolutely brilliantly. The other thing we have been discussing together, you and me, in the previous video 2 days ago is the USDT dominance, right? That was another confirmation that yes, we will need to have some pump, because I told you we have counted together the waves of the USDT dominance, and I told you this third wave, super cycle motive mode wave, is subdividing itself into 5 smaller waves. So we will need to have, like I told you, we have already hit it, this resistance at 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. I told you this sequence is also in your DNA. It's very important level. We should probably have some rejection as a secondary cycle corrective wave, and then we will continue to the upside again. And what happened is exactly what we have been discussing together, right? Right here I told you we will have the correction and then we will continue in the upside. So we dumped and then we pumped, completely opposite direction as Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin firstly pumped and then dumped, and because we have been analyzing precisely the price action of USDT dominance, and you understand when the USDT dominance is bullish, the money is flowing from the crypto market into stables, and when the USDT dominance is bearish, the opposite is happening. So that was another confirmation, an indicator that we have been using, thanks to which we have understood, yes, Bitcoin is about to pump and then dump. Also, I've been sharing with you other insights. Watch the full video if you haven't. It will really make you a better trader. And And also it was Sunday, right? And on Sunday the market is just very easily manipulated, and because we had this strategy and we have been patiently waiting for a great high probability, low risk, high reward setup with ParadiseTeam VIPs, we have been exploiting this movement. And I also told you in the previous video that our focus is not on longing Bitcoin, our focus is on shorting Bitcoin, right? So we have, with a great discipline, waited for this beautiful opportunity. Then we have been waiting once we get to our level where we planned to short Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. We have been waiting with ParadiseTeam VIP members for multiple confirmations, and then we went for it aggressively. So you need to have a patience like a monk, and then you need to go aggressively for the trade like a bulldog, okay? And it's just the mixture of these two disciplines, the balance between being defensive and offensive, that really makes a real professional trader long-term profitable. Right now we are in a great profit with ParadiseTeam VIPs. We have already secured the trade by placing a stop loss to break even. We had also some other short positions, but the real question is now what's about to happen next. So for that we will go through multiple time frame analysis, then we will take a look at some insider data that is hidden to most of the people. And I would like to start with this prediction that I've made 1 month ago, and something that Bitcoin will start crashing from $109,000. You know exactly well from the previous videos we have been updating every single movement together, and we have done pretty well. So right now Bitcoin is really crashing, and what is going on is that after we have finished this impulse, just very quickly, I will go through the ultra high time frame perspective very quickly so we can move to the lower price section. But I will keep repeating myself from the previous videos. You know that we are repeating the crash from 2021. We have finished the impulse right here at $19,500. I've been telling you we are buying heavily, we are accumulating heavily with ParadiseTeam VIPs, right? We have been holding and trading on a bullish side for 2 years, and right here we have started to shift into bears, right? And we are right now using bearish strategies. That means that we are prioritizing short positions. You know that at $109,500 from the previous videos we have closed all of our long positions. At $105,000 we have closed everything on spot exchange, and since then we are just actively being pretty aggressive bears, right? So right now we are already from the top around 28% down. We are forming a zigzag formation, right? This was from the beginning our plan, zigzag towards $44,000. And let's analyze this A wave of a zigzag. As you know, the A wave of a zigzag is actually a motive mode wave. That means it subdivides itself into 5 smaller waves, and it can either take a place of an impulse or an leading diagonal, okay? Either impulse or leading diagonal. So at the moment we believe that we are forming an impulse, since basically here we have predicted that it's going to be most probably impulse, because this 5th wave of the 5th was ending diagonal, which is very slow price action. So basically this is the law that the next cycle will be more dynamic, and we have it. The swing waves are pretty dynamic, and we absolutely love trading this market. Is so much fun. So calculate with me: 1st wave, 2nd wave, 3rd wave, 4th wave, and I believe we are about to have the 5th wave finished at around $77,000 to $72,000. Honestly, I believe we can hit $72,000, okay? So right now we have finished the 4th wave, right, with the pump and dump, and the dump started actually the final 5th wave, all right? And as you know, the 5th wave subdivides itself into 5 smaller waves, right? And the price action, I believe I've already pre-charted that earlier, is going to be like this. This was the 1st, now we are about to make the 2nd, 3rd will end up at around $77,000, I believe. 4th and 5th, I believe, will not be truncated, but we will move towards that $72,000, yeah? So this is our super cycle, and the cycle 5th wave might actually take a form of an ending diagonal itself, okay? Ending diagonal looks like this. All subwaves are made in a corrective mode, okay? It's still possible, because after the very impulsive 3rd wave, I think we need to slow down a bit, okay? So we will be pretty much ranging during these 4th waves, and then the final 5th wave will not be truncated, but will be a little bit more impulsive and will hit $72,000. So is this gonna be true? Well, we need to monitor the market pretty closely. So let's zoom in into this 1st cycle wave of the impulse or ending diagonal, one of these two. So right now what you can see is the first cycle wave being finished, right? And either this is the full wave that we have finished in an impulsive mode, 1 2 3 towards here 4 5, that ended up right here at 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level, or it's just a first motive mode wave of a zigzag. And basically this first wave is gonna be having 3 waves structure, 1 2 3 like this, and then we will have a corrective mode wave, and the supercycle wave will actually take a form of an ending diagonal. But it doesn't matter too much right now, because either way, either if it's just an impulse or just a motive mode wave of a zigzag, we are in both scenarios gonna have a pullback right now. Okay, where can take us the pullback? We can see much clearer on a lower time frame. I've already charted this previously before I started recording this video. So as you can see, this impulsive mode was finished. We might actually touch $80,000 to finish the final fifth wave. However, if we are about to cross above this moving average orange trend line, and we are about to cross the 1 hour candle above the previous fourth wave right here, we are about to start the corrective pullback already. How I do analyze where the next resistance is going to be is pretty clear. I basically just take a Fibonacci retracement tool, place it to the previous local high, the second point to the previous local low, and we can see the most important Fibonacci sequence level, 0.61 Fibonacci retracement, is right here at around $89,000. So this is a pretty strong resistance, ladies and gentlemen. This might also work as a zone, okay? And I believe that this will be the target of the pullback before continuation lower. We can see on the volume that somebody was taking profits right here already, some whale, because this is a significant volume on this spike. So basically when we consolidate in, you want to see a decrease in volume, right? If you are about to trade the continuation. If you see some increasement in the volume during the consolidation phase, you can actually understand that somebody is taking profits and we are about to have a reversal, okay? So this is important sign that we are probably finishing the impulse and we will not need to touch the $80,000 level, but it doesn't matter for us too much, right? We are playing the short side, so we are comfortably in our short positions. Maybe if we will have some strong signal with Paradise and VIPs, we will be taking profits on some short positions earlier, but pretty much the plan is that we are about to hit this resistance level and then continue in the third wave, right? In the third wave of the impulse. So I'm talking about this one right here, impulse or ending diagonal. We don't know just yet, but to be honest, both the ending diagonal and the impulse will take us towards this major high time frame demand zone, and we will hit the fifth wave at around $70,000 to $77,000. That's gonna be the major signal for us to take a majority of our profits, because after that we will have a pullback higher, and it will actually be the pullback of the super cycle zigzag, right? This one that can take us probably towards $93,000, ladies and gentlemen, back to $93,000, okay? This is very important level, so I believe with that pullback we will be able to retest that, and after that, you know exactly what's gonna happen next. We are about to crash down towards $44,000, but about that later. One more thing I want to share with you, the funding crates, you can also check them out and monitor them on our website, and as you can see, the accumulated funding crates are actually negative on Binance, which is for us quite a bullish sign from the short term at least, because it says there is loads of over leveraged short positions that have been opened at the current prices at around this support zone, right, and are just waiting to be liquidated. So we do believe that this will support the idea that we are about to retest this probably $89,000. That will be the most important mark, and then we will continue lower. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is gonna be great opportunities, we'll be increasing our short positions. If right now we will see that it is a great idea to take profits, we will take with ParadiseTeam VIP some more of our profits. The main thing is that we are playing our strategy, and you also need to play your strategy, okay? Because without a strategy, your strategy is to fail. And when you have a long-term strategy, then you need to be tactically executing it with a great, high probable professional trade. So I wish you a great rest of the evening. I will keep you updated. Next video will be on Thursday, and until then, cheers.